Welcome to Bad Weapons of Enlisted, where I look at what I think are the worst weapons in Enlisted at the moment. I'll be doing this on the American campaign only, so enjoy. This one is going to be on the Ross rifle. So before we start talking about the weapon in Enlisted, a little bit of history on the rifle itself. It's a Canadian bolt-action rifle that was used in World War One, not World War Two. In fact, it was so bad that it was actually withdrawn halfway through World War One from Canadian service due to the lack of a bayonet lug and just poor performances in the actual war. In terms of performance in Enlisted, the Ross rifle is actually a pretty good performing rifle. It has a 5-round magazine fed in by stripper clips, bolt action, and is a one-shot kill above the chest at most ranges. It's actually near identical to the Springfield in this regard. In order to manually upgrade the Ross rifle without the use of orders, you have to get the relevant perks in the workshop of the Trooper 1 squad. The first upgrade for the Ross rifle reduces the shot deviation, the second upgrade increases the rate of fire for the weapon, and the third decreases the shot deviation further, along with increasing the hit damage. As you can see here, you can see the different stat changes from upgrading the weapon. So why have I said that it's one of the worst weapons in Enlisted, you may ask? Well, that reason comes from this. The Silver Order requirement, or the Bronze Order from the random drop. It is effectively another Springfield, only you have to pay extra for this. The problem with the Ross rifle requiring orders in order to equip is that orders are quite precious, both bronze and silver. For a bronze order, you just want any other weapon other than the Ross rifle, such as an SMG or a LMG in later levels. And for silver orders, they have better options such as, say, a Garand in lower levels, or having tank and aircraft parts on higher levels. Because of this, there is actually no real reason to use the silver orders on a Ross rifle, and if you get a Ross rifle out of the bronze orders, there's no real reason to celebrate because you've basically just lost your chance of getting something superior to it. Because of this, you've got the free option of the Springfield, which is basically the exact same rifle, or you have the alternative of using the rifle number 4 and later the M1A1 carbine and the M1 Garand, which are just better weapons entirely. The only way I think the Ross rifle could remain relevant is if the devs made it so that the Ross rifle is much more effective at longer ranges compared to other bolt actions. This is because historically the Ross rifle was actually a very good long-ranged weapon. In fact, even after it was retired, the Canadian snipers still used the thing, and it actually became the first weapon to fire a bullet over 3,000 feet. But that is just my opinion on why I dislike the Ross rifle, and why I think it's one of the worst weapons on Enlisted. But again, these are just my personal opinions. You can love this weapon, you can hate this weapon, it doesn't matter, it's just a game in the end. This concludes the video. Please consider liking and subscribing, and if you have any ideas on any weapons for the American side only, I'm only doing the American side for now, then please put them in the comments of which could be featured, and I'll try and cover them. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Have a good night. Peace.